to Monster Bear Productions.
Should be live now, right? Yeah, I think we're live. Yeah, it might be live. Anyway, so hell yeah, what's up, Michael? What's up, Brody? What you guys doing? You guys doing
Not
tonight?
much, man. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to actually see your face.
Yeah, you saw me yesterday. You called me on my phone yesterday. We video
Yeah,
chatted.
we did do that, huh?
Yeah, don't you lie to the fans here? So you got the sun's out, guns out, making them gains.
Yep. It's nice and warm in the house when it's cold outside, so I figured I'd take off the clothes while I'm inside.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Brody, but all right. Hell yeah, what's up, guys, man? How you guys been, man? You guys ready for the Civil War to break off?
Been good, man. Oh, dude, yeah. I don't know, dude. I really just quit kind of following all that stuff because it's kind of depressing, kind of. So, and I just want to do me, and if I have to defend myself or my family or friends, then that's what I'll do. But for the most part, just worry about me. Hit the gym, go to work,
Yeah.
feed the family. You know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
About you, Brody, you ready for the Civil War to break off?
I'm not too educated in it, but I saw the people breaking into the Capitol building. That was crazy. They had one guard just like protecting the whole entire place. It seemed like.
Yeah, it seems like he was the sacrificial lamb there, huh?
Right. They just put there, baby Jesus.
Oh man, what if he actually held everybody back? That'd be wild. Just make a movie about that guy.
Yeah.
Man, 15,000 people.
I think it's kind of crazy. They're making a big stink about it, but all of 2020, it's been, the Democrats and the BLM. You know what I mean? So now the Republicans do it. It's a big fucking deal. It's like, what? This has been going on this entire year. Just
right.
From the other side.
I don't think it's the fact that it's the Republicans that is the issue. I mean, it's been a big deal before. I mean, this depends what kind of news outlet you follow. But if you follow like any alternative news at the time, Fox News or Breitbart or anything like that, they always made a big deal about the Antifa and BLM and whatnot. They always called them rioters, terrorists, and whatnot. The only thing that usually gets me and baffles me is usually when they start calling other Americans terrorists. It's kind of strange that we call it. Yeah. It's getting kind of wild. But,
you know what's funny is right. Brody looks at me. He goes, "I hope we don't have to talk about any politics or anything like that."
Oh no.
We're just gonna talk about whatever pops up, man. But that's what's on the news right now,
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Pretty much, man. Pretty much what's on the news right now. I thought it was current events. That was pretty wild. Yeah. It's all good though.
Determines on, I think social media and like news. It's almost like it's all propaganda. Like people are like, you never get to see the truth. It's always just like what you see on the website or like on like Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that. So like whatever you see, like it's programmed in your mind that you have to believe it, but like you don't know the real story.
Right. That's kind of seemed that way, huh? Like social media and whatever is on the news is always gaslighting you, and then they always like kind of like point and say like, "Oh, why did they do this? Why did they protest? What happened?" Like you've been telling them for the longest time that either like all cops are killing all black people, they're getting hunted in the streets. You're telling the Trump protesters that that there was voter fraud and the whole time. Like, what are you guys going to do about it? Oh, they did something about it. Oh shit, they're bad people. Like you've been gaslighting. You gaslight them the whole time, and the fact that they actually did something, then you guys want to point a finger and say, "Oh no, this is bad. Oh God, these people are." You told them all these things, that's fascinating. But moving on from that. So Brody, where are you from, my friend? Like, are you from the area too?
No, so I was born here, but then we moved to Kentucky, moved to Louisville when I was
Where's here?
around Colorado.
There you go.
I was born in Colorado, and then I moved to Kentucky when I was about 6. And so I grew up in Kentucky. Then when I was 18, I moved to Minnesota to play football, and then moved to Iowa, started working in the school district. So now I work in the school district.
But I got them to move down here. I got them to move back home. So.
Oh, sweet. That's what's up, man. But you didn't have to punk him in front of everybody. Why did you do that to him, man? The whole world's going to see that you punked him. So, where's here?
Right. Check out the story. Like, you got to tell him. You got to tell him that story about it when you were in Kentucky.
No.
You got to tell him that story.
No.
Yeah, just tell him.
No.
It's funny.
No.
Dude, you got to. You're on the podcast. You got to make this dude money. Come on.
No, fucking.
I'm gonna tell the story.
Is the story pretty wild? Like, what's the story about? Give me like a little bit, like not keynotes.
I'm gonna tell you what he told me. So he was in Kentucky, and he hangs out. He hangs out with everybody. Okay, he has redneck friends. He has city friends. So he goes to hang out with his redneck friends. Okay, and they go up into the hills, you know. And Kentucky, there's a lot of rednecks out there, you know. And he's in the car. He's sitting in the car, and he said all these guys, he didn't know them, but his friends knew him, and they're all looking at him all weird and stuff. And finally, they come up to him and they go, "Oh," and I guess they talked to his other friend, and they came up and they're like, "Oh, we thought you were one of them light skin."
We're gonna have to probably let that part out, but oh God.
I know, dude.
Oh man,
I knew you would laugh. I knew you would laugh.
Dude, yeah, we probably had to edit that part out. So, but anyway, so pretty much the gist of it, pretty much what happened during that time period. He thought that he was a light-skinned sort of animal, you know. So I was like, oh. But as a racial epithet used against, you know, a certain group of people, you know, so anyway, YouTube, that's been deleted. We have, during a Kamala Harris and Joe Biden administration, I believe in equality. I believe that equal opportunity is just and virtual. I believe then that you are, which not your specific gender, that is given to you by a certain social construct that we made up in society that is not binary to our actual sexuality. So YouTube, do not ban this podcast. This podcast believes in equality. All right. So anyway,
hey, you want to just start over? I knew you would laugh at that, but I know there's other people that watch it. They might be like, "Wow, really?" You know, but
yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna keep it raw around here. I'll probably list that information as soon as if I can get bigger or whatnot. I'll put it in the raw, uncut footage about this. But anyway, so for the time being, yeah, dude,
I look at you as the black version of Joe Rogan. Yeah.
What? But Joe Rogan is black.
Is he? No, he's not.
You as a black version actually fell for that. Oh no. Cool. Get the Rogan. Huh? Gonna be a what?
A beast.
Beast? Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. You guys are looking like some couple beasts over there. You guys been working out here in the gym pretty hard?
Oh yeah, man.
All day, every day. Oh, snap. Yeah. So, like, oh, speaking of which, you said you played football. Did you play college football or did you play high school or?
I played I think it was like since I was 4 is when I started flag football. And then when I moved to Kentucky was when I started tackle football. And then on, I was just playing, so.
Hell yeah. Hey, what position did you play?
Middle linebacker.
Oh, snap. Yeah, Mike, you play what, outside linebacker?
Yeah, I played outside linebacker and I was a running back.
Still back. Right?
You remember, you were the only one. So we played king of the board. So where they put a board, and you'd have to have your feet over it, and then you go pretty much helmet to helmet, and then they'd say go, and you'd hit each other, and you have to push each other past the board. No twisting or nothing. I beat him one time because he was in sneakers. He got him some cleats, and the rest of the season, it was always me and him, and I could never beat him, dude. I could never beat him. Beat him that one time, but he was in shoes. So, but I still beat you.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. It's not your responsibility that I had shoes on. I accept. I'm very humble, but I still got the reward somewhere too that says King of the Board Champion. That was pretty dope.
He looks over it. It's hanging right there, matter of fact.
It's right there. It says I was the 3-time King of the Board World Champion. I got you. Greatest of all fucking posters of you. That's what I knew. That's when I realized I'm gonna be destined for greatness.
Yeah.
In a coal mine in a small town called Memphis. Yep. Greatness, King of the Board. So my boss said, who you talking to? You talking to King of the Board, okay?
People are gonna be watching this. They're gonna be like, Memphis. Where's Memphis, Colorado? Wow, 500 people.
Yeah, at least it's bigger than Austin.
How many people are in your town?
We're at 1,000, maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
1,000. Yeah. About 400. No, about 125 people live in town. Rest in the outskirts.
People in the city are like, man, I got more than 1,000 people in my freaking apartment complex.
Yeah, like how do they do that? How do they survive there, man? No, we have no Starbucks. If you want a Starbucks, you go all the way to Cortez, about 15 miles away. Yeah, but other than that, man, we don't have them. Well, Plaza, they call it a mall, but that's in Durango.
You guys have any like Subway or Pizza Hut or?
Wait, where are these foreign items are you talking about? What's a Subway? Something that you city folks use to go down and take you someplace to another. No, dude. Oh yeah, there's a Subway in Durango and Cortez. No Subway here. We got a gas station. We got one store. Oh, we recently got a Family Dollar. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Moving on up, bro. Family Dollar. Yeah. No Walmart's. Walmart's not allowed permitted to come here.
Because there's not enough people. They're not gonna make enough money.
Not make enough money and don't get our convenience store a run for his money. Part of it is all. I see the cows by my house. Like I'm gonna eat you one day. Watch you.
Yeah, when you're big enough.
When you're big enough, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna show you. Not because I'm a horrible person. Like I said, vegans. I believe in equal opportunity. I think animal cruelty is wrong. And during the Kamala Harris and Joe Biden administration, I believe. Gotta cover my bases here, bro. Gotta cover my bases. Oh snap! I was kidding, but hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. So what made you move back out here, Brody, with Michael? How did Michael convince you?
Just being with family. I moved when I was like, and so just coming back and spending time with family.
Tell them what you want to do for a living. Oh, you're a bull rider.
Oh yeah, I want to be a bull rider. No, there's a backstory to it. So
hold on, buddy. Why are you talking to him like he's your son? Tell him what you want to be, boy. I can't be the only one out there who thought that. Aren't you guys cousins? So tell him what you want to be. You want to be a bull rider. Follow my footsteps. Oh God. No, but go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, I was at the airport and I was coming back down here, and I had my jeans on and I had my shoes. I had forces on. Okay, so I didn't expect anyone to say this, but I was walking in and the dude at the security belt, he told me what to do, and he was like, "So what are you going to Colorado for?" And I was like, "Oh, just to visit family for the holidays." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "You look like a bull rider." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm a fucking bull rider, dude." So, thought I was like actually a fucking bull rider. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, and you know that TV show, the Ranch.
Uh,
Yeah, that's like that's his favorite show. So
on Netflix.
yeah.
oh, really? So, that's actually a pretty good TV show, man. I got into that. Hello, Yeah, they shot that over here, actually. Well, they shoot that over in Dolores? Somewhere. No, they put, what? Gunnison?
Isn't that what it's called? Gunnison? Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
They couldn't, thought they filmed some episodes. Yeah, they did film like one episode over here by this way in Dolores. Yeah, that's pretty wild, dude. Yeah.
You might have to bleep Netflix because you might get copyright. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, you better Netflix.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Netflix. Me and Netflix are working on a business deal. We're making a movie. It's going to be a good movie. It's going to be talking about equality and equal opportunity. Because they're equality. I do believe in that, guys, but I'm just using that to be. Never mind. Anyway, so.
You want me to go ahead and tell my story about how I became me today and how I'm no longer a female?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Try not to use, try not to use your dead name or anything that would be any phobia or isms. Because I just
one
don't want to edit
day.
this down. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, one day I went to the courthouse and I just said, "Hey, I grew a penis. I'm a male now." And they're like, "Okay." And they put male on my driver's license. Boom, done. Mind blown.
Very simple. I'm happy that we came along with. America came a long way. This man grew a sexual organ that he is born with, but he did not identify with. So his body created. Okay, I shouldn't say this. Anyway, like I said, a Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh, but hell yeah. But anyway, like I have no problem with that. I already think that if you're of age and you can actually consent. I just don't personally, in my opinion, I just don't think you should for children to go through that, putting them on like hormones and messing with them internally. I don't think you should be able to do that. No. I know people think that's bullying your child, you're oppressing your child, but most people brains kind of develop and they also end up either becoming gay or either becoming, either going through the sexual, transition or whatnot. And I think as a younger age, and I think that debate should cease. And I don't think, personally, I just feel like it's a parent for the trans community to actually kids actually go through the sexual hormones and whatnot and stuff, pubic blockers and everything. That seems more inhumane because as a child, they're not old enough to even drive or vote. Decide something that's going to alter their life forever. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's pretty. Yeah.
But as they get older, if they want to identify as whatever they want to identify as, then so be it. Who cares? Whatever makes them happy. Who cares? That's the part of being in America is you have the freedom to do that. I guess
Yeah, you can do that, man. Yeah, that's what I believe. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's why we live in the greatest country. Huh?
I'll tell Brody, get in this controversial topic.
At the end of the day, it just seems like what he said is, if they get to the age where they want to vote, like it's like that's fine. They can decide what they want to be.
Mm.
That doesn't mean it's right biologically, but I mean they can be who they want to be as long as it's their decision. You know, parents shouldn't brainwash them as they're growing up. They shouldn't basically put things like in their head or even surround them with ideas of they're not what they actually are biologically. And so just as long as it's their like choice and they're not manipulated into deciding, hey, like I have a penis but I'm female. It should be their choice instead of the parents forcing it down their throat.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I hear you on that. And honestly, that's one of my biggest fear too. Because you know how like most people these fads and whatnot. And I'm not saying being trans is a fad. I'm saying, but some people go into a fad and they want to be in an in community, which is understandable because it's pretty much about survival. You need a, and if you're surrounded by a community that's supportive trans movement, and like your child, you taking puberty blockers, you don't want to feel like you're oppressing your child, so you think you're doing it out of love and whatnot, and so you want to seem like you're being transphobic. So I can get the pressure of that, and I can get the pressure of that, and I also get the pressure of when people say like, I knew when I was 12 years old. Well, there may be 1,000 more who didn't know at the time they thought they were. They may end up gay, or maybe it was just like a phase they went through. Who knows? Like it's or maybe being that's why I have that saying, bi curious or whatever. So I just think that like my parents manipulate it and they kind of like pressure their kid. Hollywood celebrities do this a lot. They pressure their kids to wear dresses. They'll adopt a kid and have them wear like a male wear dress, or it's like, oh, my kids identify as this or whatever, and it gets them more makes. It's scary to me because it makes me feel like they're just using that child they adopted just to use this to get more become using them as clout pretty much like, oh, I'm part of it, look at me, yeah. And I think that's
And
hmm?
I think it's almost that get in where you fit in kind of deals too.
Yeah.
Like maybe you don't fit in with I mean, just go back to high school, for example. You don't fit in with the jocks, you don't fit in with the nerds, you don't fit in with the band people. Where do you go? Where do you turn to? Oh, well, I'm gonna be goth because they're nice to me, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that could be it too, you know. And I'm not saying that that's every single case. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mm.
So that's a little bit of it too. I think there's probably some people that really just feel like they're opposite gender. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I feel you, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But we're like I said, but I'm a complete moron in the subject. I don't have no idea. I've never been trans. I haven't talked to a trans person about this. I have talked to trans people before. I think I have one trans friend, but maybe I can get her on and explain a little bit more in detail about what's going on. But yeah, But anyway, hell yeah, man. So about we just got in Super Bowl. Now that was a deep subject. We're gonna transition to this smoothly into the Super Bowl because we're football fans around here, and that's what we do. Okay, this is America. We can do what we want. If you guys don't like it,
Seahawks.
yeah, Seahawks. But anyway, about you, Brody, you got in the Super Bowl.
I got Seattle. I don't think there's a team out there that can give us a run for their money except for I think the Chiefs be the toughest team. But Tampa Bay, have you seen Tampa Bay? Tom Brady brought them to the playoffs. The Patriots didn't even make the playoffs.
Top number one rules about the podcast: we do not talk about Tom Brady. So okay, Tom terrific, Tom phonific, Tom fantastic. I don't want. Go ahead, buddy. I'm so salty about that tuck rule. Anyway,
Well, it
but
just goes to show that. Well, I did hear a theory. So you could say that it was all Tom Brady and not Bill Belichick. A lot of people used to say it was Belichick, not Tom Brady. Well, now Belichick's not going to the playoffs. Tom Brady is. But I did hear a theory that Belichick actually lost those amounts of games. They let go of Cam Newton, and they're going for that guy from Clemson. He wanted to be higher up in the draft. Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence. Because
they can't get him. They can't get him.
You don't think so?
Oh, dude, they got the Jets. You got the Jaguars ahead of him. He's not making it out of the top.
What if he does?
If you think about it, the Jags, they need a quarterback. Fields, honestly, 100% agree that he is way better than Trevor Lawrence. He can run. He can escape the pocket. He gets the deep ball, and he got his reads down. Trevor Lawrence, I think he lost the game against Ohio State, so he would drop lower in the draft. The Jets are going to stick with Sam Darnold, and then for the rest of them, for the rest of the teams that are before him, they don't need a quarterback.
Yeah, I think they're the what?
Are you sure? The Dallas Cowboys, they're not sold on Dak Prescott. They're not sold on Dak Prescott. They can just cut him and get Trevor Lawrence. Oh no, they're not. They would have signed him a long time ago. They are not. Jerry Jones is not sold on Dak Prescott. Then you got the Giants. Giants gonna do it.
They're gonna stick with Sam Jones.
That's almost like
Dan Jones. I don't think so, man. If Trevor Lawrence falls, the prime example look about Josh Rosen and Kyler Murray. They picked Josh Rosen in the first round the previous year. They cut him the next year and traded him. Got Kyler Murray. Actually, they traded him to the Dolphins and got Kyler Murray. If something better comes along, they're going to take it. I don't think he's going to make it out of top 10. That's why I was thinking maybe Justin Fields could probably slide down there. Anything, because if Trevor Lawrence, everybody's talking about him and everybody's a sucker in the news media for a quarterback, I think he's not going to make it out.
Well, it's just like Denver, you think they're sticking with Locke? You think they should stick with Locke? I know you're a Raiders fan. Don't give a crap what the Broncos do, but
I care. I like competition. I don't want to see my whole division get run by the Chiefs for the next decade. Okay, yeah. I don't want to see. Speaking as a Raiders fan, and I always have an argument with Broncos fans a lot of times. Like, you guys are cheering and celebrating, but the Chiefs been literally kicking our ass for the past 6 years. It feels like cheering about that. We need to beat them. It was just Peyton Manning left, but they've been destroying us. So they got Patrick Mahomes. We the only team that beat them, and for the Raiders wise, in the division in a long time. For almost 4 years. The only team that beat the Chiefs. It's this is the Chiefs division, man. We gotta stop the Chiefs first, and before we can start talking crap about each other. That's like you had the 49ers and the Seahawks rivalry going on there for a while. It made the competition kind of fun, If the Seahawks just keep dominating, that's why I felt bad for I don't feel bad for Patriots fans. That's why I felt bad for Jets fans and Dolphins fans in their divisions and whatnot,
yeah,
it's kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but
and then, dude, the Cardinals Cardinals just totally bummed it, dude. We could have the Rams, Seahawks, and the Cardinals in, dude, but they just couldn't hang. They had it. It was all up to them, and they just couldn't do it.
Sorry about that. Before I got on that long fucking rant, to answer your question. Yes, I think the Broncos should stick with Drew Lock. They shouldn't have a revolving quarterback switching every single time. Drew Lock is his only second year in the NFL.
Third.
This is his third year in the NFL?
Yeah.
Okay, it's his third year in the NFL. I thought he came out.
Third?
I think it's the second, bud.
It is. Actually, it is.
Yeah, because Joe Flacco was the quarterback last year before Drew Lock started, and then they was one in.
Maybe it was 2 years. I thought he was sidelined because his rookie year they didn't play him at all. Yeah.
They played him later. It was Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
It was Joe Flacco that was quarterback for a while. But then.
Here's a good topic.
I think they should stick with that. I was trying to look up. I need a Jamie or something to Google this. But anyway, but Yeah, I think that they should stick with Drew Lock for right now and develop around him. Give him a chance a little bit. Give him like at
Yeah,
least 4 years before you start
yeah.
dumping quarterbacks. You end up like the Raiders for a while, and everybody else is getting quarterback after quarterback and trying to throw him in there. Don't let him time. He sucks. He threw 2 interceptions this game. He's horrible.
So
Yeah.
here's a good one.
Mm.
Uh, what do you think about Derek Carr? You think him and Gruden aren't on the same page? You think they should keep Carr? I mean, he's been with the Raiders what 4 years, 5 years now?
Almost, yeah, almost 10 years.
Yeah,
What, buddy?
has he 10 years? He's been with them.
No, almost 10 years. Yeah, he's almost 30 something. Oh
Really?
no. Oh well, so it'd have been like 7 years, 8 years. Huh?
Yeah.
I think he's the franchise quarterback for the Raiders.
Okay. Why do you believe that? Just
Uh,
from your
I
perspective.
think
He's never had a shitty year. Like he's never had like he's really never
Dude,
he's been fundamentally
he
sound.
puts up decent numbers sometimes,
Yeah.
but he doesn't fucking win football games.
Okay, but it can't be all his fault. I know he's the quarterback, but he's only the quarterback or he's only the leader on offense. What about the defense?
But
Why the hell
don't
they
get me
ain't
started on
scored?
that. They can score. They can score. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But to answer your question, if something comes better, yeah, I don't mind switching off from Derek Carr because I have been a little starstruck with the Justin Herberts, the Patrick Mahomes, and I've been quarterbacks like that who can just make any pass on a dime, and Derek Carr is more of your prototypical quarterback, just old school kind of style. But he's like a field general though. He has great command of the offense. He knows what to switch the plays to. He's pretty good at reading the defense. He knows John Gruden playbook like the back of his hand. If you do get another quarterback, I recommend you draft one and develop them. Like they did with Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes. Don't throw him right into the wolves. Don't throw him right into the fire and have a him and Ryan Fitz Fitzpatrick. Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick. You know how they kind of threw two in there. Ryan Fitzpatrick was balling out. They could have made the playoffs if they just kept Ryan Fitzpatrick. That the fact that they didn't, kind of speaks volume. So it'd been great if they find a quarterback and develop underneath him. But I'm good with Carr. His cap hits low. We need to focus on that defense. I mean the Raiders. I bought Raiders gear, so yes, I'm part of the team. So I gave them my support, and I'm using the word "we." I know people get triggered about that, but yes, we need to work on defense. That defense is horrendous. You put up like 31 points, and the next team puts up 34. It's like, come on, guys.
right.
Like come on, and we're not. We can score. We're keeping up with the Chiefs and whatnot. So I know we can score, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, uh, uh you guys are giving him lots of chances, and he just, I don't know. Like you said though, you can't just throw somebody to the wolves. But if you could draft somebody and maybe have them sit there for a year, figure out the playbook, figure out stuff, you know what I mean? Then I think it'd be a good choice. But
The only thing that upsets are his deep ball accuracy is he doesn't place it in a spot where a receiver can catch it and run. He places it when a receiver kind of slows down to slow down and adjust to it. I'm not sure it was a pretty deep ball. Like I don't know what happened to his deep ball accuracy, but his deep ball before, back when we had Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree, Andre Holmes, and whatnot, his deep ball was like it was beautiful. It was up there with the Mahomes and everybody like that. But lately, his deep ball has been kind of lackadaisical because I know we do the West Coast offense, which is a lot of short, intermediate passes. He's been practicing
yeah,
on deep ball stuff, and everybody's trying to call Henry Ruggs a bust, but we know what Henry Ruggs when we got him. Since we skipped out on Jerry Jeudy and skipped out on like CD Lamb and guys like that, we got Henry Ruggs for a speed burner. He's a burner. So throw it to him deep, and he pretty good at making contested catches for being a little guy.
oh yeah,
But I don't know. He doesn't really give him a chance. He doesn't. He kind of looks away from him. They drop one pass. I'm not throwing style, and that kind of frustrates me a little bit. He doesn't do it all the time, but you can see it. He does it quite often. I'm like, this guy was open here. You should throw it to him. But his favorite position is to the tight ends, which is beautiful. It's awesome. They make great plays like Darren Waller, but like it makes it all you double up Darren Waller and then stack the box to stop Josh Jacobs and what we're going to do next. That's the only thing that frustrates me about the offense. But anyway, yeah.
Well, and your defense, dude, that's fucking crazy, dude, because your guys' defense used to be stellar, dude. Especially your red zone defense, dude. You guys just never ever let anybody score.
Well, all those people are gone now, man.
Yeah, true. I can't believe when they let Cleo Mack go, I was like, what are you doing, Gruden? Like, that dude's an animal. He probably had a high salary cap, but
I'm okay with letting him go. We pretty much had a choice: Derek Carr or Cleo Mack. My thing is, if you spend all majority of your cap goes to offense, your offense put up points consistently. It shouldn't be, we put up 30 points here, then we put up 10 points. It should be like the like the Kansas City Chiefs. They're like, they know they're gonna be in high scoring games because majority of their cap went to offense. They get little playmakers here and there. They hope to hit in the draft or whatnot. But that's the thing with majority of our cap is going to offense, so we better be able to outscore and score at will. It shouldn't be going 3 and out. If we do go 3 and out, it shouldn't be 3 and out punt, 3 and out punt, 3 and out punt, score, touchdown. That's no, and that falls on John Gruden there, and we got him for another 7 more years. So, yay!
yeah, maybe his last 5 years will be excellent.
I'll say he better give us at least like 4 or 5 championships out of this, man.
Dude, Seattle's defense has stepped it up, dude. That's what's giving me hope. Like the middle of the season, till about week 9, dude. I was like, oh no, our offense is doing all right, but there's no way we make it to the playoffs. There's no way we're gonna be winning. But now, dude, Jamal Adams and Diggs and Jared Reed, or what's his name? Something Reed. But he's in for Flowers. He's a cornerback. Dude, they're stepping up, dude. They're playing good ball now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty close to the Legion of Boom.
No, but
no, not that close.
Dude, I wish you'd come over this Saturday. I wanted to have a little party because it's the Rams and Seahawks, dude. First playoff game.
That's gonna be wild.
Yeah, dude.
I got work this Saturday too, man. I would love to. We'll get there eventually. Maybe we can video chat it. 4 years?
Over 4 years, bro. Becca just turned 4 in December, dude. So, and then prior to that, 4 months or so, 3-4 months. So we're stepping up almost on 5 years since we hung out, man.
No, man.
That's crazy.
That is wild. Yeah, but we're gonna get it this year, man. And when we do that road to 600, man, you'd be a part of it. Vlog and whatnot. We'll vlog it. Pretty dope. Yeah.
600. Yeah. That's a lot of weight, dude.
It is a lot of weight. I didn't get a gym partner down here, bro. That's what kind of sucks,
Yeah. You have to work out in Durango?
No, there's a gym over here in Minkus.
There's a gym in Minkus?
Mm-hmm.
With no Walmart?
We need a Walmart. We got a gym. We got P&D. We need some Walmart. P&D grocery store. Pizza and deli grocery store, bro. Boom.
You got a gym, a gun store, a liquor store, a church, a liquor store, another church, another gun store, and another liquor store.
Pretty close. We only got 2 pretty close. 2 liquor stores. Small town living, bro.
Heck yeah, man.
Just the same people, just living different realities every once in a while.
You want to see my wild haircut, dude?
Thanks, man. I like it.
She wants me to braid it. She wants me to braid it into like a Viking hairstyle.
Yeah.
So I was
So,
like, I gotta get all swole. So have you seen that TV show, The Viking
yeah.
or Vikings? She wants to say, I want to get all swole like that. They're all braided, and then just pillage, bro. Just want to pillage.
Bro. And pillage. Who are you pillaging? I thought you said you weren't ready for the Civil War. You're like, no, I'm pillaging.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't grow your beard out with that. You know, with the
I know.
yeah, that'd be dope.
Because of my dang job. I mean, I've been off for 6 days. It's growing in a little bit, but I don't know.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. That's pretty wild, man.
If they do that COVID, if they mandate us to get the COVID vaccine, I won't work there anymore.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I'll go find another job. I'll be an electrician or something, or I'll do something.
What about the COVID vaccine you don't like?
I don't know, dude. I just don't trust it, man. You remember the movie The Legend with Will Smith?
I'm Legend, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I Am Legend. That movie was based in 2021, and it was based off a failed vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Maybe in a couple of years, man. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm not gonna get it right away.
Right. I hear you, man. Especially if vaccines kind of rushed, makes me a little leery. They rushed it out pretty quick.
Yeah, they rushed it out really quick, and then if they're gonna mandate us to take it,
that's
you know what I
scary.
mean? They don't mandate us to take the flu shot. It's not a big deal. And so working for the state, more or less, I work for what's his name? Oh yeah, Polis.
You don't work for him. You work for us, bro.
I work for the people.
You do. You do. Think about it. Who's the boss? He may pretend to be your boss. They may act like he's your boss, but he's not your boss. Where's your money coming from?
It's coming from the people, dude.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
dude. And I don't think people understand that. I think it's almost a lot of people have lost that concept. Like we pay police, we pay our president, we pay congressmen, we pay, and that's another. I have an issue with that because why are we paying all these people 6 figures a year, if not more? Well, I mean, not more, but you know, $300,000 a year. And me and you are making 60,000-70,000 a year. You know what I mean? Why did they make more money? Well, you know what I mean? Why? How about we make that position a $50,000-$60,000 position, and then the people that are working in that position are actually going to do what they're supposed to. They're actually going to work for us because they're not trying to just fill their pockets full of money because money is the root of all evil.
Yeah. But you know what's funny about that, dude? Speaking about that, have you noticed that just when it has to deal with us, they always have a hard time delegating stuff. Like for example, during this pandemic, they gave us $600 for the in total. If they say real by single wise, but me wise, I haven't received none of it yet. But anyway, I would have made for the during this pandemic, I would have made $1,800 made through this whole. If say I got laid off, and whenever they told me you can't work, you are not permitted to work during this pandemic. We got to shut you down. We're shutting your business down. You're not 9 months.
Yeah, how are you supposed to survive on that?
How? Like,
my damn mortgage is $1,200 a month, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So just think about that. Just think about that. Make it survive, and then and I always have this issue too. Trump didn't help his cause with the election either, man. When the optics of it looked bad when he said we're calling off all negotiations. negotiations for the stimulus relief bill until I become president again or whatever. Like when I get reelected. That optics is bad. People are hurting. No one cares what your beef with Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up forever. But anyway,
But,
so
here's
uh,
the too. It's not his decision. It's the House and the Congress that have to make the decision, and they couldn't do anything. Like he can try and negotiate, but ultimately it's Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, and
it is, but it isn't. He called off the negotiations, and said Nancy Pelosi's like, all right, we're not doing negotiations, and she left. Also, looking like a fucking frog, turtle, whatever. Sorry, that motherfucker. Anyway, so Mitch McConnell was like, all right, then. He was like, all right, then we're not doing negotiations. Then it turns out they came out with this next bill, the stimulus bill, like a 5,000 page bill. I didn't read all through 5,000 pages. What are we getting as Americans?
Who would read that? You know what I mean? Who would read that many pages? That's absurd.
It is
So
because
why are we giving countries billions of dollars and we're only going to give our American citizens 600? And Trump didn't like that.
No, he didn't like that, but he signed off on it, and that pissed me off.
Yeah.
He did not have to. He did not have to sign off on it. That's when we're only receiving $600 and getting $2,000. And Nancy Pelosi lied. AOC signed off on it, so she's not progressive as she proclaimed. She fell right in line with the bull malarkey as the Democrat Party pulled. I thought, let's go out or whatever. I didn't agree with all the stuff that they said. There were different alternative than the status quo that we're used to, So but she fell right in line. She signed off on that too, and I knew that this was. We received $600 because went through. Meanwhile, Pakistan got $10 million for gender programs.
That's
like what
crazy.
the fuck? For a pandemic was think and how many people is in the United States of America? Do you know? About 320 something million, right?
Yeah,
330. Okay, million people. Iran got 500 million. Think about that real quick. Minus 500 million from 300. How many? How many millions are left over from?
Yeah.
100. That means each American in home dollars, which I know is a bad idea because it creates inflation and whatnot, blah, 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 yada, yada. But I'm just using that as an example to see the hypocrisy that they're going to use all dollars, silver and rand, and then when it comes to us, say, hey, we are hungry, we're losing our jobs, we're losing our businesses, shut the fuck up, here's $600. That doesn't sit right with me, and that goes for both sides of the spectrums when it comes to my opinion.
Take care of America first. Take care of your people, and then if we're doing all right, then maybe let's help other people, other countries, whatever. But let's take care of home first, That's what it comes down to. Yeah, I'm gonna take, and that's life, dude. That's life.
It is.
Before I take, so I gotta take care of my kid, my family, and then if I have some extra money left over, I see somebody on the street holding a sign. Oh, hey, here's $5. You know what I mean?
I just use this analogy for example. Okay, boom. All right, let's say you're shot in the arm, bleeding. We both get shot in the arm, bleeding, right? I get shot in the arm, bleeding. Get shot in the arm, bleeding. Who would you take care of first?
Who would
you're bleeding out. You're bleeding out. You're about to die.
Well, I'm gonna have to take care of myself first because I can't take care of you if I'm fucked up.
Exactly, man. Pretty much. You gotta take care of yourself first. When you fly in the plane, what do they say? If an emergency happens, please put the oxygen, and then you put it on your child for next, right? So they said put the when the oxygen deploys, make sure you secure your oxygen mask to yourself first, and then you deploy it to your child. Because they don't want you passing out and your child is like, oh God, what to do? They don't want that. That's my biggest issues because we're in a crisis in the pandemic. You said they can't do this, they can't do that, and we kind of just took it and said, yeah, we want to save, blah blah blah, whatever. So we took it.
And
People no, but the bills are still coming in, and things are still
yeah,
coming in, and then you're not deemed certain businesses are
and
deemed essential, but you're not. Wow.
and and here's the other thing too is, I think Trump said something about it, but there should be a term limit. Like whether you're in Senate or in House, you should only be able to serve a certain amount of time instead of being like Joe Biden and being in politics, getting the taxpayer dollars for 47 years. You know what I mean? There should be a term limit on it. And
Mm.
I think it shouldn't just the president's 4 years. And you could get reelected for another 4. After that 4 years, you can no longer be. After the 8 years, you can no longer be the president. And
Mm.
that should go for House. That should go for Senate. That should go for everything. You shouldn't. And I don't know if it should be 4 years for everything. I'm not going to make that decision, but there should be a term limit. You
Mm.
do your time. You do what you're supposed to, and then move on with your life. But you did your service, just like in the military, they sign a contract. They do a certain time, and you can opt out. But
Right.
the military's a little different. You know what I mean? Like you can stay in if you want to,
Mm.
but there should be a term limit, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, Brody. What you think, man?
I don't know shit about this.
What do you know?
No. But if you don't know, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, I completely understand. But you can also go off your feelings. We're not official here to say like, oh, what we say is factually true. Everything that we deem, or we're the overlords of this political affair. Listen to us. Don't have your own mind. You can speak out how you feel and what.
Hey, Brody, take over for a minute.
Left you on the politics when you didn't want to talk about politics, huh?
I don't know, like the whole, like what were you guys talking about?
We were discussing politics earlier, but I know you said you don't feel comfortable or not knowledgeable too much about politics, which we're all not because we're not actually in there, and I'm not real versed on that. I need a few days and actually a few years to study and read up on all that good stuff. But yeah, if you want to speak on how you feel about the current state of the affairs, that's cool by me. If not, we can switch subjects too, man.
I don't know. I just, like I said earlier, it's all based on what you see.
All right.
I try to stay away from it, and if I find something that I think is either messed up or I don't know, I just I'll research it to where I'll get more evidence to support how I'm feeling. But
And I'm going to cut you off there. What's that sound in the background?
oh,
I'm sorry, bro. I
Uh,
knocked a vase off the table and there's glass everywhere.
that's why we were laughing.
oh, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
I'm just making a big pile. I will stop now. There's just a big pile of glass laying in my kitchen.
Oh, man, your wife's going to be mad at you, bro.
Yeah. It wasn't me.
But hell yeah, man. Oh, shit. It's wild, huh?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy, man.
Oh yeah. One word. Doge. Dogecoin, baby.
Doge? What's that?
Yeah. It's
It's a cryptocurrency. People it was made up as a joke, but Elon Musk and stuff like that, he's invested in it and stuff. But it's starting to become people are looking at it as the next Bitcoin. and so it was, oh god, it was like 0.00035. Like that's what it was worth. And a couple days ago, it got up to a cent, and so like it went from not even close to half a cent or like anything like that, and now it went up to a cent in like a month.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's skyrocketing.
Make some money. Download Robinhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because, dude, Bitcoin. So I could have invested in Bitcoin half ago, a little over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. It's $300 a share, and me and my wife, we talked about it, and we're like, we just don't got $300. We had $300, but we didn't want to put it there, and I just into it, and Bitcoin's up to $34,000 or $35,000 a share. So our $300 would have turned into $34,000, and we just didn't do it.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
But yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna tell.
Damn.
Doge, go buy it. Elon
Doge.
Musk, but I want.
Hell yeah, bro. That's wild, man. But yeah, all right then. Hell yeah, some Doge. The Doge. 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 Doge.
No, I like
Doge. Doge. Like Doge Mart. No, Doge. Oh, my bad. But yeah, man, for sure. I'll get into that. I'll see what that investment returns on that. That'd be nice. I'm not too good. Dude, I was trying to read the Rockefeller's book, trying to read a whole bunch of stock stuff. My brain starts to hurt. Like, what the hell are they talking? I don't know this. What do you mean? 45 cents.
Yeah, I think they kind of make it more complicated than it actually is. I think you got to do some studying and stuff, but I think they really just make it more complicated so that a lot of people don't get into it, because if you figure out how to invest your money and stuff, I think that's how you become wealthy. I think is by investing. A lot of people invest, and you think you have to have a lot of money to invest into something, but you really don't, dude. You can invest $20 here and there, $100 here and there, and it becomes something eventually. You know what I mean? And a lot of people just want to be rich right away, but it don't happen like that. You know, you just got to wait your time. You know, because just imagine if you have 100 shares. So if you have spent $3,000 2 years ago and got 100 shares, I mean, you do the math. $35,000 times 100 shares nowadays, you're a millionaire. You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah.
It is wild, man.
But it's a risk. It's a risk, though. It's a risk, but I mean, if you don't take chances, you don't take that leap, you're never gonna soar. You know.
Yeah, you'll never get rich, man. Yeah. You never get rich, man. Take that risk. You know, if you start to settle, you never get rich. I'm not a good gambler though. Helps a lot lately. Lost a lot of money so far, gambling so far. I might throw my hand in stocks and we'll see what that leads to. For like 3 months, I'm like, oh god. It's going great, man. I'm pretty close to over. I'm almost close to $1,000 in sales right now. I'm at $753 in sales, which is decent relative. You know, that's not bad. Because there might become returning customers. I gotta make. Oh, you're my design man. You got that for me. To that shirt you designed me, I might get caught with copyright infringement with that. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to post that one. So it's too.
He didn't know what year you were born. He didn't know what year you were born. He was just going off of. That's why it's established in 1992. He
Okay.
thought you were just roughly my age. And I said, he is my age, but he's a little younger. I
I'm a
believe,
young.
right?
Don't give out my age, man. Don't worry about that. There's no I was born in late 1900s. Don't worry about it. So I tell him, I'm trying to get me a Kruger, actually. I'm trying to,
Yeah. He's that kind of person to be like, he's like those females. Don't ask me my age. I'm 18.
Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Oh man, but yeah, hell yeah, man. That's what's
What
up.
would you identify?
No. I'm sorry. You guys sent me to the gulag for this one. Not no, but hell no. Oh God. Oh, I, so I do not want to go on. I know that's coming here soon, though. Oh, that's definitely coming. You guys hear about that guy though, living in with that family who was like 45 and pretending to be their 6-year-old daughter?
What?
You heard about that? A Canadian couple. All right, this is freaking wild, bro. I can't believe. Look that up for me, Jamie. Oh fuck, he ain't here. Anyway, so. But anyway, there's a guy. There's a guy. Oh, I can't remember. There's a guy who he identified as a 6-year-old girl. Um, so there's a family, I think in Canada or somewhere, that their daughter was like 8, and the guy will get your daughter, dude. It was wild. I'm like, what the hell? Like these parents on these guys, wherever they have in Canada, this is horrible. Oh my god. They didn't have a daughter, a daughter like of the same age, around the same age. And there's some weird kinks, and that guy was of age. Fucking do you? I don't care. You guys doing your fucking weird ass room, but But they had a 12-year-old.
Oh,
What was it?
Brody just looked it up. That is
Husband and father of 7, 52 years
Yeah.
old. He says kids to live as a transgender 6-year-old Stephanie.
Fanique.
Yeah, dude. That's wild. Yeah, he left.
No, that is a double E.
He left his wife and everything and his kids. That's wild. Yeah. Dude, that's insane. Yeah.
That
What's your
weird fantasy his whole life.
Yeah, I don't know what that dude. Something wrong with that.
Or can he show you the picture on the phone?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Should just show him the whole thing, the whole shebang.
Kind of freezing right now. Hold on. We're kind of lagging. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's him.
Oh!
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to use his dead name. I know that's offensive and triggering to a lot of trans community, but I'm using that dude's dead name. You left your whole family. Oh God, that's oh God, that's wild. Yeah, was that like somewhere in Canada?
Somewhere where?
In Canada?
Was it Canada or where was that at?
He left to go to Canada.
Okay, yeah.
He was an American and went to Canada.
Oh God, yeah, because now America won't fuck. We're tolerable, but we're not that fucking tolerable. Like, oh wait a minute now, hold on. This is too far, guys. This is too far. Canada's like, oh, sorry, you can come over here. I'm just kidding, Canada. I like during Kabbalah and
They're scared to hurt people's feelings.
But we're not there yet, and I don't think we'll get there during this millennia or that's years of this weird, erratic, horrendous deadbeat dad syndrome that he's suffering through to live his life as a 6-year-old. You have every right to defend that. But here in America, we don't play that shit. All right. Anyway, well, fuck yeah, bro. Oh shit. Oh, I go to bed here soon. Fucking getting tired, bro.
Well, hell yeah. Oh no. Well, you ready? You ready to fucking give up the onion or what? Cutting in and out.
Give up the onion. Onion, was that some kind of sexual innuendo?
If you want it to be.
Okay.
No. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like I said, during Kamala Harris and Joe Biden administration, I believe in equality. Inclusivity. I believe you can have any sexual relations with any gender. I really do believe in this. Any gender that you want to. But no. Okay. It's okay that I reject you. It's not because I'm. Anyway, so I don't know.
Because I'm white.
All right. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it again. But no, no, dude, no. But you know what?
Hey, show me the look. Show me the look. Remember the look you used to show me? You tried to teach me.
Oh, dude, I'll show that on the next podcast. I'll be on another podcast, bro. I'll show you. Look, right now I'm too fucking tired, and I gonna look the same. I'll have some kind of disorder. You know, I'm like, I might be in that. Not all there. Might be one of God's special children right now.
We wore you out, so we're gonna let your old ass go to bed, huh?
I'm not going to bed. I said I still got to cut this out, edit it, a bunch of other shit. Then I might go to bed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially that one part, that story I told. You better edit that one out, because
I want them to come for you. Yeah, I know it's gonna.
My address.
Now I'm gonna post it. This one. All right, you might be the sacrificial lamb here, okay? But
I don't know.
see it in. Oh dang it! Did it freeze?
Yeah, your internet is frozen. Your internet must be tired too.
Probably did. I can see myself. You guys are kind of frozen.
Oh, you frozen?
Nah. Yeah, now you are. Dead. Oh, I know what it is. They're spying on us. I can't. Oh god. Yeah, so I'm gonna edit that out. I might leave it kind of juicy. I might leave it kind of juicy though. I'm gonna leave it like, what did he say? But like I was saying before, I might keep it in too for the.
Dude, it might get you famous, man. Like that Twisted Tea thing.
I know, but I can't hit you in the face with a fucking tea though. I don't have a tea can to hit you with. Like I remember one time we were smacking each other.
Totally, dude. I would let you hit me in the face with Twisted Tea, man.
I'll hit your face with a phone book like we used
to. We used to hit each other with a phone book, dude. Oh, dude, that used to hurt. Hey, you remember that time I locked you in your big ass crawling out the window? So I tied his door from the outside to the bathroom, and so he couldn't open it. And then I put a little love seat in front of his bedroom door, and I was just hanging out in the laundry room, just waiting. And dude, he busts the door down in the freaking house, and I was like, oh shit! For the love seat, because he the armrest, and dude, I face planted it. Boom!
His face so hard, bro. Oh shit!
It shocked me, man. I could have got out that window. It's like, damn. Oh shit.
It's crazy, bro. You can find in real tight places. But anyway, so the but hey, there, you see he likes beer. But anyway, so dude, Brent, one time he was getting naked.
What?
Getting naked in my house when we were playing hide and go seek, bro. I got butt naked in my house, dude. We was playing hide and go seek, and you were sitting in your shirt and your underwear. When I got done counting, I'm like, "What are you doing?" What? I have no idea what you're playing. and then you're looking at me like, "Oh no." Oh man, that was fun. Remember, during Kamala Harris and the Joe Biden administration, we believe in equality, equal opportunity.
Every time I'd come over to his house, dude, I would always freaking